Yeah, it's been a crazy
We have
one.
had
It's been a crazy
we
one.
have had a busy week. Have you seen Wicked yet, by the way? That's
No,
the
not
first
yet.
thing.
I really
Quickly.
want to.
Okay.
Okay. Just tell me if
Okay.
if you thought it was good.
Well,
If you thought it was good.
I enjoyed it.
Okay.
I enjoyed it.
Okay.
Yes, I had seen the stage show when I was younger. I could remember the first half. Couldn't remember the ins and outs. I could remember the main plot sort of the second half, but couldn't remember where everything slotted together and ins and outs and stuff like that. I don't think it was as good as the first,
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
but I remember everyone saying that the second part isn't as good anyway in the play. Like it's
Exactly.
a bit less cohesive.
Yeah.
But I thought it was good. I enjoyed it. Yes, I did. I think some have been very harsh on it. I think it's one of those that some have been incredibly harsh rating it.
Well,
I can't understand why though. Like, there's some bits I can agree with, which once you've watched it, we can talk about it properly, because it's going to be around for a while, isn't it? Wicked.
mhm.
It's going nowhere fast.
Yep.
But yeah, overall, I think it was good. I enjoyed it. Em adored it, and Em got to wear Glinda for the first time, which she was very happy about. And I know I'm a partner, but she looked incredible,
Oh, that's very
and
sweet,
all
and
the
I'm glad
kids,
she had that.
all the kids loved it.
I bet. Yeah, I didn't
So
even think of that.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, because she was there. We got there at 12 o'clock yesterday, and she didn't leave or stop for a break till 8 o'clock at night.
Jeez.
Was just Glinda the entire time.
Wow. And this was at your local cinema. Well, you're the closest cinema to you that like ask you
Yeah.
guys to like promote and stuff and do this stuff for them. Yeah.
Yes. Cineworld Sheffield. Yeah.
That's it. Yeah. Very nice. Shout out to Cineworld Sheffield. Shout out to M. That's very cool. Like, good for her.
Yeah. They are really good to us as well, Cineworld. So I know that some people like don't like the big corporations and that stuff like that, but I will say they are really good to us. So I can't fault them
Fair.
personally.
Fair
I
enough.
really get on with them.
Hey, I work for a big corporation. I get it. We get a lot of hate. Some of it deserved, some of it not. Yeah, I will see Wicked at some point. I know I cried at the first half. I know when I will cry at the second half. Like when I cried at the first movie, it was an unexpected cry because again, I know the stage show, so I was like, "Ah," but
Hmm.
it was I love the first one. I'm excited to see the second one. So we will talk about it when that happens.
We will. News time. Pop up news or whatever. Yeah.
That's a
I'm
new
going to
name.
start with one that
Pop-up
I'm
news.
really upset about.
Okay, what's that?
Really upset. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: The Last Ronin movie
Has
has
been
been canned.
canceled. That is a shame. Is there any news
Um,
why? Is there any like reason they gave?
yeah, they said that it is the first live action project they are going to be doing in 10 years or so, and they don't want it to be solely R rated and focused on that sort of thing. I can kind of get it from a corporate standpoint. I can get it. They said they want to Sonicify the live action series, so they want to do it like Sonic. I don't know how that means exactly. If it means the humor or the style, if they're going to do the cartoon into sort of thing. I don't know exactly. They haven't said they've fully cancelled it, but they've said that it's not on the table right now.
So that probably
So I don't
means
know.
we're gonna get
I don't
like a
know.
live action animated hybrid a la Sonic. I'm guessing style, and
Hmm.
probably in terms of tone, it's not gonna be obviously as dark or deep as the Ronin series. Probably, I mean, are they gonna do another origin story yet again of Turtles?
I don't know because like people say about like seeing the origins of Batman and stuff like that. We've seen the origins of the Turtles
Yeah,
a lot.
yeah, absolutely.
um, we are still getting a game for the last Ronin, which
That's
I'm
yeah.
excited for the fact. So at least that's not gone. Not all hope is lost, but I just think they should have took the risk. Like Deadpool took the risk, and it worked. So
It's a shame.
I really think, yeah, it's a
Yeah.
real shame because it's such a good story.
The game will be, I mean, I'm hoping the game will be cool. If it's what I imagine. I imagine like, you know the trailers for Marvel's Wolverine on PS5. I imagine that, but Ninja
Yeah,
Turtles, and that's okay with me. Like,
that's fine by me. I don't know if it would be open world or linear. I don't know. I kind of like an open world because it's set in like a futuristic New York, and
ooh,
I kind of want to see that.
that would be cool.
So
Yeah. Done
yeah, I
right,
don't
yeah.
know,
A
but
traversal,
don't.
and like the only time we've ever seen open world New York really is I'm counting specifically the Spider-Man games.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of any like the Watch Dogs games or anything. None of them are set in New York though. And obviously like Grand Theft Auto and the likes of that have like a simulated version of big cities. They don't obviously say New York, but like it'd be interesting to like traverse it as a turtle and probably utilize the sewers and the rooftops, and you'd have a whole like extra set of dimensions to travel along. Unlike, web slinging, which is just usually in the air, or, who runs down on the ground as Spider-Man when you're playing those games? I don't know if you do, tell us, but I certainly don't. Yeah.
So trying to see if I could find out who was the developer for
Ooh.
this Turtles game. It says based potentially like around like what the God of War series is.
Whoa.
So yeah, similar franchise. Oh, developers Black Forest Games, publisher THQ Nordic. Black Forest
Okay.
Games. I've never.
Black
So they've
Forest
done. I've
games.
just clicked on theirs.
Yeah, same.
Destroy All Humans.
Oh,
They haven't done
interesting.
a massive amount, really, to be honest.
No.
So,
Destroy All Humans is an interesting franchise. It's very tongue-in-cheek, funny, again, open world.
mm,
It does seem like this game would be an open world one, which would be interesting. They're a German game developer, interestingly.
mm.
THQ Nordic are responsible for publishing games that we probably are more familiar with. I'm talking things like, ooh, what's a good example? What's a good example of
Were
games
they
they've done?
Darksiders?
Darksiders, yes.
I love those.
If it's anything, I know they're only the publishers, not the developers here, but like if it's anything like that, that would be very cool, of course.
Mm.
Let's see what else they did. Let's go to a lot actually. Which one was? I mean, yes, Darksiders. This was the one I was thinking of. I think, to be fair, THU Nordic.
We are getting another Darksiders at
Are
some
we?
point soon.
Well, there we go.
Yeah, I think I did see, and I think it's one where you can play not just as one of the horsemen.
That's
I think you're
cool.
going to be able to play as a few. So
Interesting. Interesting. Okay, okay.
you don't. Yeah, Darksiders 4.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice. Okay, good
there is
stuff.
actually an announcement trailer came out in August this year.
Perfect. Okay.
So that will be in development by looks of things.
I don't think I played the third one. I'm trying to remember what the third one was.
It is. I can't remember which horseman it is, but it's the woman. It's with the whip. Um,
Yes.
I don't know which one she is. She's not War, not Death. Uh,
Darksiders. He features Fury. So not a horse. Oh, she is one of the
Fury.
horsemen, but not in the. In her quest to capture the seven deadly sins, which have taken corporeal form and escaped imprisonment. That does sound cool, to be fair, actually.
Hmm.
Interesting.
I'd love to do one of them as cosplay, but it'd be a lot of work.
It would be a lot of work. They got a lot going on, like all that armor and shit. Plus, like fire and
I
like
love.
other LED effects and things.
Yeah, I love the look of Death. Death's my
Yes.
favorite.
Yeah. Legit.
But yeah, on yeah, Turtles. I'm disappointed. I've got literally a Last Ronin figure up there, so it shows how much I love that series.
There you go. Yeah.
I just hope they come back round to it. I really do at some point hope they come back round and change their mind.
Yes.
But again, we shall see.
Maybe eventually.
This one, I'm going through the bad two that I've got first. This one is a rumor. I don't know if we spoke about this already. I can't remember. Did we speak about the Warner Brothers
We
buyout?
did.
Did we talk about who the new people who are looking at buying it are?
Well, who are the front runners now?
I don't know who the front runners are, but this is a rumor that the Saudi Arabians are now involved. So, I mean, from an ethical standpoint, I don't like it. But the other thing is, the person who's looking to buy it is good friends with Zack Snyder,
Interesting.
and it
Okay.
sounds he's been liking a lot of. I think it's poor from him, to be honest. If I'm going to be honest, because I had this discussion with someone the other day that if they were to finish the story of Snyder, not in live action, in animated,
Mm,
I'd be perfectly happy with that.
mm.
I'd be quite up for that. To see the ending of it, finish it off, don't continue it, just finish the story. he's been liking a lot of posts that have actually been dissing James Gunn, and I don't think that's a good look. I don't like that. I thought the guy was all right, and seeing that, I'm a bit like, I don't like that, dude. You're just dissing on someone else's work a little
Yeah,
bit there.
yeah. Just because it's,
He's never once
directionally
said a bad
different.
thing about your work.
Exactly. Exactly. What's that? It's just bad sportsmanship.
Yeah, but it just feels like for for us as fans and stuff like that, it's annoying. But
Hmm.
we'd understand what has happened, like we because we follow it and stuff like that, if it did ever go back. But for a regular film viewer, how confusing and annoying is it going to be that it's gone switched, and then switched again? Like, it doesn't make commercial sense either.
I agree.
Again,
I agree.
and there's still loads of people putting up this picture of Man of Steel took this much money and cost this much to make. Superman 2025 took less money and cost this much to make, and that. But they are always all negating the fact of the streaming services. It is a huge part now.
Hmm.
Maybe some don't do as well on the cinema, but then they earn an absolute buck on the streaming and getting people to sign up.
Yep, exactly. The measure
So
of success is
it
different now. It's not just box office
it is
returns.
completely different.
So,
Completely different. Back then
uh,
it was like box office sales and Blu-ray sales. Now it's box office sales. I know Blu-ray sales is probably still in there, but not much.
mhm,
But then it's streaming services, which is a huge aspect.
absolutely. Absolutely. It's how
And
most people consume
I
media now.
think I may be completely wrong about this. I think I read that Superman beat Barbie on its first day of streaming.
Wow. That's saying something. There you go. Just from, I mean, as you say, from an ethical standpoint, I don't like it either. Like I also agree that like going back and forth between the Snyderverse and the 2025 James Gunn's DCU would be confusing for fans and like casual viewers alike, but also the fact is that the Saudi Arabian, government and people who are high up in the Saudi Arabian commercial enterprises ethically support a system that, silences people for speaking out. Like, what does that mean for a media company who will then own large franchises and will be putting out massive films and other media of those franchises that are they're suddenly getting this like very specific influence from, a group of people who like famously don't like gay people and famously don't like people speaking out against their own government and stuff like that. So, yeah, it would be bad. It would be very bad all around.
I mean, reading it here, yes, it did. It beat Barbie.
Oh, there you go.
Barbie took 104 days to reach 2 million people, 2 million watchers on HBO. Superman took 45 days.
There you go.
So I'm literally just like doing an easy calculation. I've just put it as like $15 for a month, or what someone obviously paid to potentially watch it, and that's 30 million
Yeah,
from HBO.
yeah.
But then you've got Amazon Prime because it's on Amazon Prime to rent, and there's so much more than just box office now. So I don't know. I really hope that they aren't a key in buying it. Yeah, I think it's a bad thing if that's the whole thing.
I
It's
agree.
just not. It's literally out of everyone's hands, and it's a wait and see. Like by the sounds of it, the bidding started a couple of days ago. I think that it officially started. So yeah, we
Well, I
shall
hope.
see.
Yeah, I mean, usually in deals like this, it's just whoever has the most money. Simple as that.
I'm
It's a
trying to
shame.
think who I want to have it. Like I said the other week, the Disney thing. Paramount have said they would keep James Gunn and allow him to carry on. Netflix have said the same, and Netflix have said they wouldn't take them away from being theatrical releases. They
Yeah.
would put them as theatrical releases. So that's a bit more. What's the word in? I feel a bit better if Netflix got it now from knowing that it's not just all streaming. It kind of shows as well today that by the looks of things, Netflix haven't got much confidence in Snyder anymore because
Mm,
they've just cancelled his animated series as well now.
he's a very divisive director, you know.
Mm,
I don't like everything he's done. I like a fair bit of the stuff he's done, you know. It's just one of those things. Like I don't know if I could name I probably can to be fair, but I don't know if I could name a single director where I like everything they've done. As I say that, I know that that's not true, but
yeah, I just do not get this massive thing of save this one, save Cavill. When Andrew Garfield was dropped, no one put a hashtag save him. When even when Ben Affleck was let go and Pattinson came in, there was no hashtags or anything or
yeah,
nothing in this. It was like save him, save him, save him. And
that is weird.
I don't understand. It is weird.
It's
I
a
don't
really good point.
understand it.
Yeah,
And people keep going on about like I've seen people calling David Superman Diaper Man online, but none of them ever go at Christopher Reeve.
yeah. Like,
Like,
ugh.
mm,
People need
like
to
they're
get
making
over
out
it.
like he was the first. Like,
Yeah,
yeah, just
exactly. And
get over it.
yeah, I would much rather have Andrew Garfield come back in any capacity as Spider-Man than Henry Cavill as Superman again. I'd even have Ben Affleck again as Batman. He is arguably a better actor overall than Henry
I
Cavill.
enjoyed Ben Affleck
Yeah,
as Batman.
yeah,
Again, I think Ben Affleck was better. I think it was the writing again that let him down. Like the killing thing was just ridiculous. That's the whole thing Batman's not meant to be. And I know he's meant to be a jaded Batman and all this, but this is the first time you're seeing him in this universe, and you're going to have him doing that.
yeah, yeah. If it was a
Yeah,
shock,
no.
it worked, but not in a good way. I mean, the main first episode of a jaded Batman in Batman Beyond, he pulls a gun because he's old and frail, and he immediately regrets it, and he doesn't fire on anyone. He doesn't kill anyone, but he's like the fact that he even thought of that is enough for him to retire. He's like, no, 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 you know. So yeah, to lead with that in your Batman in this new series, nah. So
Uh, and what else have we got? Jumanji has started filming. Have you
woo,
seen this?
yes,
So the new Jumanji, and the characters are out of the game somehow.
somehow,
Like weirdly though, so there's the kid that turns into Dwayne, isn't there? In the
yes,
first, yes, they're on set as well at the same time, running down the street. So other characters now separate to the people as well. Like,
yeah, because that's an interesting point. Because basically, like Smolder, Bravestone, and Ruby Roundhouse, and the other characters in the game were avatars of the players. So like this is why
mm,
Jack Black had that like Valley Girl accent because it was like the female player portraying him as a
mm,
character. So what personality will they have outside? It doesn't. That's a
yeah,
good point. I have no idea how that's gonna work.
no, they're fun.
Yes, they are fun.
Like they are fun.
I've not disliked
Yeah.
a single Jumanji film. Talking obviously about the Robin Williams one all the way to these ones. They're all fun.
The dynamic's fantastic, isn't it? Like
Yeah,
they all get on so well. You can tell that the camaraderie, is that the word, on
it is a good
set
word. Yes, that
is
is the word.
just is phenomenal. Like
Agreed.
they all just have a laugh.
Agreed. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm excited.
I'm
Oh,
looking forward to that. That's next Christmas.
wow. Okay, I will absolutely be seeing that.
It's a Christmas movie. By the looks of things, they have actually got Christmas decorations on set and everything, so it is a Christmas
Oh, I
movie,
see.
which is
Okay,
quite fun.
that is fun. Yeah,
I don't know. Have you seen the Zelda pictures?
I have
The
the Zelda
first
set pictures.
official
Yep.
Zelda set pictures.
Hmm.
Me and Em have been told to do this cosplay together so much now
Link
since
and
these photos
Zelda.
came out.
Yeah,
Lincoln Zelda.
yeah. Actually,
Um,
I am surprised you haven't.
I like I like the look of them.
Yeah,
I think they look pretty good. Her costume, by the way, if you actually zoom in, like, is stunning.
I haven't
Um,
zoomed in.
so her tunic has the Triforce pattern all over it.
Okay, that's cool. Hang
Yeah,
on, yeah, I'm just opening
it
the image
looks
in
really
isolation
nice.
now. Oh, it does. That's very cool.
It's really nice.
Oh, damn. All right.
I think he looks really good in his face, like is Link. Like
Yeah,
he looks a little bit anime.
he
Like if you
does,
get
to
what I
be
mean. Like,
fair. Yeah, I get you. I get you. I don't know who any of these people are, to be honest.
and I like that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm happy about that. But it's character, sorry, actors we don't know as such.
yeah. It's, give people a chance here, especially with like a franchise like this, where the characters are supposed to be younger. They're not like aging people down
No,
who are famous people, you know,
not a
give
bad
new actors a
director,
chance.
actually. A guy called Wes Ball. He did the Maze Runner movies, and he just did the recent Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes,
Interesting. Okay.
which I liked. I really liked that. So,
Mm,
not bad director into it. I mean, video game movies are very hit or miss.
yeah. Yeah.
I haven't been watching. Sorry, I haven't watched Borderlands. Still never watched Borderlands.
It's apparently atrocious. So,
Yeah. So they are hit or miss. Like I didn't like The Last of Us season two.
oh, okay.
I
Oh,
did.
yes, yes,
I
we've talked about this, I think, yes.
yeah. I just I'm not a fan of Bella Ramsey as Ellie.
Mm,
I don't see it. I saw it more in the first series, but then leading into the second, I just she lost me.
okay. Fair enough.
So much so that I didn't actually finish it. I
Oh,
didn't finish the
wow.
series.
Okay,
I
okay.
just got bored and fed up. I don't know if that's partly because I knew the story already from playing the game, but she just did not grab me at all as
Okay.
Ellie. And I
Interesting.
don't think they cast Abby right either. I think they
Really
miscast Abby. Mm.
interesting.
Well, I mean, Abby was the whole thing of this tough going against the stereotype of a woman, wasn't it? Like this big, bruising,
Yes. She's
fit
supposed to be
athlete.
very, yeah, very athletic, very
And
ripped.
the woman they chose was tiny,
Yeah.
but then still trying to command everyone, and it just didn't feel like it came across right. If you get what I mean, it didn't feel
Yeah.
real at all. So yeah, I
That's
was a very odd choice.
that is a fair point, actually. I think they were probably trying to cast Caitlin Dever as like a parallel to Bella Ramsey, in terms of
Mm,
cast abilities, like probably like b- basically like the theme of The Last of Us 2. Spoilers for people who haven't seen Last of Us 2 or played the game. Is that like are Joel and Ellie good people? Like why are we rooting for them when and booing Abby and her crew and stuff when they're doing the exact same thing at the end of the day, right? And Abby has a very good reason to dislike Joel and Ellie. And so maybe that they were, I mean, the show that is like trying to hold a mirror to that to be like, oh, I'm casting two similarly sized people rather than have Abby be this like rippling, like muscular person who could beat the shit out of people. I don't know. That's just
mm,
my theory, but maybe that's why. But I get it.
mm.
I get why you'd be put off by that.
Yeah, but it's one of those we'll have to wait and see if Zelda works in live action.
Absolutely.
Um, we have actually got the speaking of Nintendo, we did actually get the new Mario trailer,
But
the
that's
Mario
right.
Galaxy movie trailer, which
Yes.
actually looks alright. Again, I was very surprised about the first movie. It was actually quite fun.
It's just yeah, just fun, and hopefully the second one will just be fun. Like it's not
Hmm.
trying to pretend it's something it's not. Like the '90s Mario films, with Bob Hoskins, may he rest in peace, and John Leguizamo. They are better actors than that film, as anyone who has seen them in literally anything else can attest. That yeah, let things be things
Yeah,
sometimes. Let Mario be Mario, and
yeah.
that's why these films are better. Yeah. Um, yeah, we'll see.
We had the Toy Story trailer.
Yes, I don't know how I feel about this. Okay, I love Toy Story.
No.
Don't get me wrong. I love Toy Story. I do. Toy Story 3, I saw in the cinema and then cried so much that my friend and I, as we walked out the cinema, saw that there was another showing starting, and we walked right back into the cinema and watched it again, back to back.
Did you pay?
I thought that was a perfect ending to Toy Story. And then they came
You
out with
missed
4,
that.
and I was like, "Ah, all right, come on, guys. Like, at this point, okay, like, the
Yeah.
first film of Toy Story came out at a
Hmm.
time where like it was relevant because Woody, the old school toy, is being replaced by a newer toy, but they were still toys. Like toys were still a big thing back then. The toy world genre market, whatever you call it nowadays, is not what it used to be. Maybe it's about that, but
Hmm.
like what what relevance is this to us as audience members anymore? Is it targeted to adults who watched the first Toy Story and you're like, oh, we're now the ones being phased out? Is that the thing? I don't know. But It's got a lot to live up to, especially because I wasn't particularly impressed with 4.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't mind four, but three was such a lovely ending.
Yeah.
It should have been the end. Like, and I'm just like, why is Woody back? The whole point was he's gone, and it's like he's back again. We're getting the multiple Buzz Lightyears again. I don't know if you've seen that. We're getting tons of Buzz Lightyears, which has been done already.
Yep,
It's gonna run it into the ground, aren't they?
they are. They are, unfortunately.
Which is such a shame.
It's such a shame. Pixar's first film, and what a film it
Yeah,
was, you know.
let it go. Let it go because
Ironically,
it's so
like
good.
Woody in Toy Story 3, sometimes if you really love things, you gotta let them go. Let Andy go to college, guys. It's time,
Yeah,
you know.
literally, yeah. It's frustrating
Yeah,
because we don't need it.
we
We don't
don't.
need
I
it.
agree. I agree. Well, is there better news? What else you got?
Let's just have a look. Let's have a quick look. Movies. I haven't actually watched this trailer yet. Silent Hill, the Return to Silent Hill trailers dropped.
I forgot about that, man.
Dex, the horror fan, is hyped.
Yes. Okay, the first film is kind of shit, but kind of fun. Like it captures
When did it come out?
the first film. When
Yeah,
when did the first film?
it's an old film. It's not recent.
2006. 2006.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, bloody hell. Okay, fair enough.
Yep. It's fine. Like okay, the atmosphere is quite good. There's some like pretty horrifying, harrowing moments. Like they had some of the like iconic monsters and stuff come in. We have some recognizable characters actually from the game, but overall it's like a pretty standardy like horror movie plot. This is I remember this as well. He is one of the films where Sean Bean is in it and he doesn't die. So I remembered it for that reason. Yeah. And then Silent Hill Revelation, which is the second one, is based on is it based on actually one of the games? I genuinely can't remember. I remember nothing from it because I remember it being really shit. But then this third one is apparently based on Silent Hill 2. And if it sticks close to being Silent Hill 2, it can't fail. Silent Hill 2, widely regarded as the best Silent Hill in the entire series. One of the best horror games of all time, actually. And yeah, they just have to do Silent Hill 2. Easy as that. Don't stray.
Do what it says on the box.
Exactly, exactly. I will watch that trailer. I can't believe I forgot about that. Oh, I will watch that trailer. That's great news. See, I like that. Let's go with that.
We had the trailer for The Hunger Games, Sunshine on the Reaping. I don't know if you've watched the trailer for that one
I
as
have
well.
not. I didn't even know that was a thing. I kind of dropped off the Hunger Games after, well, the third
Yeah.
one came out.
So the
Sunshine.
book, I think the book genuinely was only like released like last year.
Oh, right.
So it's like the book's come out and then as soon as the book was released, they started filming.
Jeez.
It tells the story of Hamish and his games, which you know what I'm going to say, don't you, about the prequel thing?
Troy doesn't like prequels. Troy doesn't like prequels.
I am not going to feel any threat for him
No, he'll be fine.
because he's fine. He's alive in the later ones. Why in this film, whenever he's in a dangerous moment and it looks like he's about to die, I'm just be like, well, somehow he's gonna get out of this.
Yeah,
There's no threat.
clearly he's fine.
Yeah,
That's interesting.
I
Fair
don't.
point.
Yeah,
Yeah. Now
and
here's the
politically,
thing about
like,
prequels actually, and here is one rumor I heard about a particular
mhm.
very famous prequel series, the Star Wars prequels, Episode 1 specifically. I heard that there was a twist originally written that George Lucas changed, and the twist was that the older Jedi, quite famously played by Liam Neeson in Episode 1, was called Obi-Wan, and the younger Jedi was supposed to be called Qui-Gon, and the casting was
Oh,
going to be the same. And then at the very end, Darth Maul kills Obi-Wan. Qui-Gon, the younger apprentice, still rises up, kills Darth Maul, has Obi-Wan die in his arms, and then, as like a tribute to his master, was going to change his name to Obi-Wan. So that was apparently originally the intended written twist. And so when in episode 4, when Luke finds Ben Kenobi and he says, Obi-Wan, that's a name I haven't heard in a long time. It was supposed to be like
oh,
a callback to that.
Right.
But obviously that got scrapped.
Ah,
So, but that would have been interesting. That
interesting.
would have been an interesting like twist on the whole prequel thing that like people who live are
Yeah, yeah,
safe.
yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
I heard another like this was a fan theory. Like this wasn't a rumor at all. Like that was going to be written in or anything. But a fan theory I read once said something like before we knew what the Clone Wars were, like someone had thought that Obi-Wan was a designation for like Obi-Wan, like the original, and there was going to be loads of clones
Mm.
of Jedis like Obi-2 and like other Obi-Wans running out there being like, and then they all get killed and only the original lives. But clearly that didn't happen either. It was a bunch of like kind of Mandalorians, prequel Mandalorians who got cloned.
Cool. I did not know any of
No,
that.
really that, yeah. So
I have one last bit that I know of, which is the Daredevil news. We have news for Born Again that
confirmed.
John Bernthal will not be returning for season two. Now, I think everyone's expecting me to probably be like, oh no, like, oh, what the hell, no, and all this. I'm not. Like, I love him in there. I think he's fantastic. I love the interactions with them. But the arguments I'm seeing people give aren't really coherent to the story either. Like, I've seen a couple of people argue that, oh, but Matt needs an army and he wants to take on Kingpin and that. But they literally tell you in season one that these guys are conflicted on their morals and how they see handling this situation. So why would Matt want him in there when he knows he's just going to go and kill the people anyway?
Yeah.
It doesn't fit. And also, the Punisher is getting his own 90-minute special.
Hmm.
I know who the villain is in the special. It's a character called Marganucci, which, for anyone who knows that name from the comics, that's going to take a lot of Frank's time
Okay.
away from Fisk.
Interesting.
She is horrible.
All right.
So there is story reasons on why Frank isn't just going to pop up again.
Hmm. Interesting.
Yeah, I don't think it's the last we've seen of him
No.
in a Daredevil thing
No.
at all. I think in the end he will end up helping him, but I think it's going to have to get to a point where Matt's like, I have no other choice. I need this guy, unfortunately, and we're going to have to somehow compromise a little bit.
Yeah. I agree with you there.
We both want the same thing.
Yeah. Like Matt isn't at the point yet where he will compromise his morals, to fight the Kingpin.
Hmm.
The army that he's building is one that like aligns with his values. Punisher's never aligned with his values. Like we saw that straight up in their very first interactions. They
Yeah.
established that with each other very quickly. So, yeah.
Yeah, so I think it's a daft argument to make, saying, "Oh, he's not in there, just he needs him in this army." No, you got to look at the bigger picture. And we are getting Punisher in other stuff. It's like we don't want an oversaturation of him.
Yeah, exactly. I'm sure we'll be
I heard
fine.
this, they put a statement out the other day saying that the Punisher will be toned down in Spider-Man. No shit.
Yeah, obviously.
Like,
Yeah. Could
really?
you
Like
imagine?
not realizing.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
Just
Can you
like,
imagine if there was kids there,
yeah,
just like full on blows the heads off of
exactly.
everyone?
Frank Castle just shotgun someone's head like into pieces right next to Peter Parker. Just like,
I mean, I want to see it, but like, I know we
yeah.
can't.
Spider-Man he would have no choice. He would have to web him up immediately and just be like, sorry, you're done. What? What the fuck?
Yeah, literally. Like
Yeah.
if it happened instantly.
Hmm.
But yeah, I've got no arguments against him not being in season two. I'd rather them focus on their own stories than having to shoehorn people in and not fit the coherent story.
Yep. He was still locked up in Kingpin's little thingy at the end of Born Again season one, wasn't he? Like he kind of fucked up that guard, but did we actually see him escape?
I think it's implied that he
Yeah.
gets out
Okay, fair.
there. I think that's implied that he probably gets the keys off the guy and gets out.
Hmm. Fair.
Um, don't know where he heads after that. If he continues the fight against Kingpin and then this sidetrack of Marganucci takes him off this way,
Hmm.
or if he just goes straight over there, I don't know.
Does that come out before Brand New Day? That Punisher special?
I think so.
Okay.
I think it might be. I think we get Born Again season two first, and then we get
Oh,
Punisher. I think
that's
I'll have a
true,
look.
because Born Again season two should be what, April? March, April? Because that's when season one came out?
Yeah. It just says 2026.
Okay.
Um, I might be looking at the wrong thing though, because I just put Punisher release date and it's giving me the old movies and stuff like that. Oh, there's no confirmed release date. It's expected to arrive on Disney Plus around the same time as Daredevil Born Again Season 2.
Okay.
So it would not surprise me if it isn't said in the show, but they are running coherent. Like this is happening at the same time,
Right.
maybe.
Okay. Got you.
That would not surprise me.
I wonder what it would be called because it's still Untitled Punisher Special. Is there a comic title that makes
Yeah,
sense?
they could call it anything. Like Born Again, obviously, is a famous comic, but it's
Yep.
nothing like the
No,
actual
that's true.
comic. So I doubt that they'll call it anything after a name of a comic that's connected, or they'll come up with a name or something. I don't think it'll just be Punisher. I think it will be Punisher something.
Okay. Yeah. Probably. Also, just looking at this picture of Magnucci in this Punisher Warzone comic cover by Garth Ennis. What?
Of course, it's a silent. Of course, it'll be a silent G, won't it?
Yeah, I
Of course
assume
it will,
so
because it's
anyway.
Italian. Yeah,
Being
yeah,
Italian,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Manucci. Yeah, she looks insane. What?
Yes, yes,
Okay.
yes,
Holy crap. Well, all right then.
yes. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Interesting.
if they go the way that happens to her in the comics, this is going to be very, very violent.
Interesting. I mean,
Yeah,
they're not gonna hold back, are they?
I hope not. I hope not. Like, I don't think Punish is one of those characters you can't. You just can't.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
Absolutely.
I'm guessing you've seen the photo of disabled.
No.
Right, so let me just read you a description of one of the things that happens to it in the comics.
Okay.
So Marnucci, the ruthless matriarch of the Nucci crime family, who was left a quadriplegic amputee after an encounter with Frank Castle.
Okay. Jeez. Wow. I mean, what did she do to deserve this? I guess we'll find out. No actor cast for Manucci yet?
There is someone, because they've obviously filmed it.
Of course.
I don't know who it is. Let's have a look.
Also, Curtis
Marnucci
Hoyle
actress.
is in the.
We have.
Who is it?
Oh no, no, hang on, sorry. No, we haven't. But it's like there's two people they think it might be
Okay.
who it looks like. I don't know her name, and it's Chloe. Oh God, I don't want to try and pronounce that. S
Chloe
Sevigny.
Savini, yes, I'm familiar with her work. Yes.
I'm not, so you'll have to enlighten me on
Oh, it's
that one.
Savini, sorry. But
Everyone
yes.
thinks it's her because there's no real good photos. So she's one, or Judith Light is also a
Now I
candidate
don't
who
know
they
who
think it
that
might be.
is. Judith Light is. Okay. She's 76 years old. Judith Light. Interesting for Frank Castle to go up against such
Hmm.
an older right here.
A lot of pointing towards that it's this Chloe, though, by the sounds of it,
Chloe
looking at the
Savini is in the
photos
second
that people
season
have.
of American Horror Story, which you would have seen most recently, I think.
Who is she?
She was. I'll have to remind myself. Actually, yeah, let me remind myself. Let me see.
Who's Savini?
Asylum. She was Shelley,
American
special guest
Horror
star. I don't
Story.
remember which character that is, to be honest with you.
Yes, I do know which one it is. Yeah, yes, I do know now. Because obviously I've watched it recently. Yes, I do.
There you go. There you go. She's
Yeah.
also in American Beauty, if anyone's seen that. Uh, Great film, kind of aged badly, I think, personally. She was in Boys Don't Cry. It's a great film. Very sad. Chloe Savini, great actor. Yeah,
Oh, interesting.
cool. Well, is that all the news we have this time, Troy?
I think that's about it, what I can see, really. Yeah, I think
Nice.
that's about what I can find on movies wise. I was going to touch on that you went to the Golden
The
Joystick.
Golden
Is it Golden
Joystick
Joystick?
Awards,
The
indeed. The
Golden Joystick.
third annual Golden Joystick Awards. These have been going for 43 years, back when people
Wow.
played video games still with joysticks, hence the name of the actual award. And they're not going to change the design anytime soon. But yes, I was very lucky enough to attend the Golden Joysticks again. This is my second time attending. I attended last year as well. I should say this is through work, like my job, as much as I love doing this podcast and cosplaying. Sadly, doesn't pay our bills yet. But yeah, so through my work with Wizards of the Coast, is because we had a game nominated for most anticipated game. It was Exodus by Archetype Studios, which probably not many aside from like hardcore gamers will have heard of, but it should be coming out next year. It
That was a
features
hard category.
Yes. Oh my God, yes. I knew we weren't gonna win because I was like, oh, we're up
No,
against GTA 6 and The Witcher 4.
yeah.
There were 20 games in total nominated for that category. There was no chance we were gonna win.
I
But
mean, I know who won, and I
well, of
know who would
course.
have been my winner.
Well, of course, yeah, you would not have voted for this. And yeah, the thing is as well, almost all of the awards in the Golden Joysticks are voted on by people on the internet. So anyone around the world can log in, vote for whatever games and whatever categories they want. So this is a fan vote. It always has been for the big ones. So
Mm.
Grand Theft Auto 6, spoiler alert, did win most anticipated game. What would you have voted for, though? Because I know you don't like Grand Theft Auto.
Witcher 4.
Fair. Solid. Absolutely. I think that's what I
Witcher
voted
4.
for, to be fair. Aside from our own game,
Love
of course.
fantasy games. Absolutely love fantasy games like open world stuff like that. So yeah, that would have been instantly my pick.
Yeah. I mean, I think it was up there. I can't remember what the second place was, but I think it was Witcher 4.
Oh, so they do give an order, like of
Yes, you can see the percentage of people that voted for each one as well, actually,
let's
which
have a look.
is,
I'm going to go on the website
yeah,
now.
yeah.
Will it be on their website or will it
It
be
sh
because the Games Radar one here?
Yes, so Games Radar also were one of the sponsors, I believe. They met the team. They're all lovely.
Okay.
They're very cool people, doing very cool things. Yes, we have the winners. I can't remember what
Yeah.
if it has all the nominees.
I can go through the winners if you want to say a few things about them.
Sure, please.
So the best audio design, I haven't played this. I don't know if you did. I know you wanted to. Is Ghost of
I
Yotei.
have not played Ghost of Yotei yet. I'm waiting for it to come out on PC. But what the Golden Joysticks do really well is take specific clips that highlight each of these categories of like why they're, nominated for this category and pop them up on screens. In Best Audio Design, side Ghost of Yotei, Battlefield 6 was also nominated. And the clips they showed of like the guns being fired, the certain explosions, and like I know it sounds like pretty standard for like a first-person shooter war game, but you could really feel the kick of the gun without even holding it.
Hmm.
Well, you could see, okay, I could see why it's been nominated for Best Audio Design. And Ghost of Yotei, exactly the same reason. So the clips they showed were very like atmospheric, and you could really get a sense of the immersion just from the audio, like the sound of the wind flowing through the trees and like the music being like just subtle underneath the action happening on screen. It was a very well-deserved win. Sucker Punch Productions were there in small capacity. Erika Ishii, who plays the main character in Ghost of Yotei, was there, and they were having a great time. Like they and their partner Taylor were chatting to me for a bit, and like they're awesome people. They were just so excited to be there,
Yes.
much less to like even like win anything as on behalf of Ghost of Yotei. So yeah, they were great.
You've just made me think, by the way, with saying Battlefield 6, that I know they say I never want to critique people who work so hard on stuff like this all the time, but how bad does Black Ops 7 look?
Black Ops 7 looks stupid. Like, what choices
The
were
campaign
made
looks
here to
horrendous.
get to that? Yeah, I just remember seeing
Like,
like the campaign, and there was like a giant machete falling from the sky, and like
yeah,
half of it's
and there's a bit where
hallucinations.
you fight a plant.
What? It doesn't make any sense. Like the Black Ops series used to have some of the best stories in Call of Duty, and now it's this. And I know like hallucination and like what's real was like a big theme of the original ones, but it was done well, and this does not look like it was done well. So
No, it looks awful.
absolutely terrible.
Yeah, what I've been watching Angry Joe. I don't know if you know Angry
I don't
Joe.
know what Angry Joe is now.
Um, he's a YouTuber and he
Okay,
gets angry.
makes sense.
He's been playing it and it's just like, why am I shooting giant dragonflies in a Call of Duty campaign?
Repo. So this is one of those
Repo.
games. I think there's a term nowadays on the internet for games that are like multiplayery and a bit silly. Like people call them friend slop, but like in a negative, derogatory way. Repo, I think, probably falls into like a friend slop sort of category. But it's fun, it's silly, and like early access, I think there was a lot of support from the devs throughout. People are loving it, even in early access. So I think this is why like it had so many votes from the public. 230,000 concurrent players at the same time, it on its first weekend. That's huge. So it was actually the highest
Yeah,
grossing game on paid game, I should say, on Steam for like a week in March, which is yeah, good on them.
nice. Best game adaptation. No surprise to me whatsoever. Arcane Season 2.
Arcane Season 2, absolutely. Last
I'm
of Us
not
Season 2
surprised.
wasn't even in the top three, actually. Yeah.
Wow.
So
Wow, that's
exactly. Yeah. The room went nuts when Arcane Season 2 won. Again, well deservedly. I still preferred Season 1, but you can't fault
yes.
Season 2 for, you know.
Are we getting more?
Well,
Not Arcane, but
y- yes. Yeah, we are getting more adaptations of League of Legends stories in some capacity. I don't know if it's going to be another animated series or what, but Arcane only focuses on Piltover and Zaun, which is one region
mhm,
within the League of Legends world. There's like other nations, like Noxus, I think, where
mm,
Ambessa and Mel come from. There's also
mhm.
like an Asian-inspired region. There's like Bilgewater, where the pirates come from. There's a lot of different stories you could tell here. So I'm hoping they
Right.
give it the Arcane treatment, shall we say.
Okay. Oh, my phone has just gone off. Let me get game trailer. GTA 6 trailer 2.
Yep.
I didn't even know there was a second trailer.
No, neither did I, to be fair. I'll play it when I play it. Like, it's a GTA game. I'm sure I'll like it,
I will
but
still play it. I
yeah.
will still play it. Like everyone I know say like I don't like it. I've enjoyed them. I just don't mass hype. To me, it's the same game every time. It just looks a lot better and everything, really. But the actual gameplay principle is exactly the same.
You're kind of not wrong, you know? It kind of revolutionized the open world genre at the time, especially like you could go anywhere, do anything, and there were consequences, but you could, be a real
Mm.
criminal. But like, they kind of got samey, just a different setting. Yeah. I get it. I get it.
Yeah, gaming hardware. AMD Ryzen 9. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, so
It's
the
a piece of
AMD
equipment.
the AMD Ryzen 9 is, I believe, a CPU, which is like, for people who don't really know computer stuff, it's like it basically is what runs your computer. It's like the brain for all of your computer bits. It tells all of the parts of the computer what to do and when to do it. This was an interesting category because all of us at the table were like, I have no idea. We know none of these hardware bits, except the Switch 2 was nominated, as was the Switch 2 controller, and both of those lost to the AMD Ryzen 9.
Right.
Now, I do think that it's because there's a huge bias that PC gamers are typically the ones who tune into the joysticks and like vote for that sort of thing. But it's just interesting. Nintendo lost twice. They were nominated twice in the same category and didn't win it.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Best indie game. I am going to search this. I've never heard of it. Blueprints.
Blueprints. Okay, we need to talk about Blueprints. Blueprints is genius. It is it is a sort of game that I didn't realize I needed until it came out. It was made by one person.
Mhm.
Literally one person made this game. I'm just reading it now. It took 8 years actually. So it's a roguelike, which means that
Well,
like you do a run or like you go through these levels and you get through as far as you
mm.
can, and when you fail, you start at the beginning again. It's a new day.
Oh,
You carry over some of the stuff that you've learned from the previous day. Some of the like some items might carry over, that sort of thing. There are some like permanent stat bonuses, but yeah, you're just trying to get to the end every time, slowly uncovering more and more of the story. But what makes it so unique is that it's a roguelike escape room. And you're building this mansion as you go. So each run is different. Each room you like draw from when you're opening these doors is different each time. And it's so addictive. It's so well done. The puzzles are really clever. It can be quite hard in places. It does not hold your hand. But for this to be made over,
mm.
like one person made this, and it's stunning. The music, the graphically, like the art style is amazing. All of the puzzles are crazy good. The story is like surprisingly deep and quite touching. Yeah, like Blueprints. If you've not played Blueprints, play Blueprints. It's spelled Blue Prince, like the son of a king, rather than Blueprints, like what makes a building, but you can see why they called it that. So yeah, anyway, great game.
Was he there? Was the one guy who made it there?
No, wait, was he? He was, to be fair. Yes.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. He was
That's
he was
cool.
just
That's
like,
cool.
"Oh my God, I can't believe." I was just like, I just did I just did what I wanted to do. I was, it was a thing that it was a passion
He'll get
project.
hired.
Yes.
He will get hired somewhere,
Yeah. Yeah,
like
absolutely.
instantly.
Yep.
Best indie game self-published. So what's the difference between best indie game
So,
self-published?
Blueprints was published by Raw Fury, who are a publishing company.
Ah,
So they are,
yeah, yeah.
so I guess like THQ Nordic, they are
Yes.
known for
Yeah,
publishing
third
games.
party publisher.
Yeah.
That was Hollow Knight Silk
Of
Song.
course, yes. Team Cherry are like one of the most well admired video game dev teams because there's like I think literally two of them. And so yeah, of course they developed this game. They published it by themselves. Hollow Knight Silk Song is of course the sequel to the first Hollow Knight, which was extremely well loved. It's like a Metroidvania, but really hard, but like beautifully. Again, there's a lot as you'll see of similar themes here,
Mm,
and that the games are stunning to look at, but not like in a overly realistic way. Just the art is gorgeous, the music is great, the gameplay is great, but more importantly, as you'll see with when you get to some other categories, and there's a big game we have yet to talk about, of course, and I know you're saving it, but as you'll see as we get to other categories, what unites all of these is the fact that they're all passion projects. They're just made with love. People
mm,
are like, I have this really cool idea, and I want to make this game. And they did. Damn the
yeah.
shareholders, which they don't have, and damn some big publisher telling them what to do and what
Mm,
not to do. It's like, that's huge. Yeah. Congrats to Team Cherry. They were not there, unfortunately.
mm.
But yes, well-deserved wins from them.
Nice. Best lead performer, Jennifer English.
Here we go. Best lead performer, Jennifer English as Mael in Clair Obscur Expedition 33. And I don't know if it's time to just talk about Clair Obscur Expedition 33 in general
So
at
yeah,
these
do you want me
awards.
to just go through all the Claire Obscure ones?
Yes.
So they won, obviously, a best performer for the game, best soundtrack, best storytelling, best visual design, and then they won Ultimate Game of the Year.
Yep. So, as well as best supporting performer for Ben Starr as well. So that's two. Actually,
Oh, I missed that one.
all the performance awards they won. Storytelling, visual design, as you said, Ultimate Game of the Year as well, soundtrack. Like, what it basically means is that it was the best acted, most visually stunning,
Hmm.
lovely to like listen to musically, best game. It won all of those things. It
Yeah.
actually had in one night tied the amount of awards that Baldur's Gate 3 has won. So
Wow.
that's crazy.
Wow.
Jennifer English was there. Ben Starr was there, who plays Verso in Clair Obscur. Rich Keeble was there, who plays Monoko in Expedition 33. He was really cool to chat to. I chatted with him for a bit. All of them were so happy, just unbelievably happy that it was getting as much love as it was. Okay, here's a shout out to Clair
Mm.
Obscur Expedition 33 cosplayers. The devs on stage straight up said, "We see every cosplay. We've seen every single one, and we love them, and we love that you love this game."
Mm.
So that is recorded. That's on the record somewhere. Jennifer English said that she was going to just get really drunk and celebrate with her friends, and she did. She had a great time that night. So yeah, just if you've not played Clair Obscur Expedition 33, if you're listening to this and you're at all interested, even remotely in this game, play this game. It is winning the awards for a reason. Oh man, I'm getting kind of choked up just thinking about it. The story is, I overuse this word, but it is beautiful. It is so life affirming and it's so like layered and in depth, and there are villains, but are they? A bit like Arcane, like there's no real bad guy. Everyone has their own motivations and you can kind of understand it. Everyone's a flawed human being, you know. And that's
Mm.
something that again the dev team and Ben Starr when they were on stage was talking about this. It was like they aren't afraid because they have no shareholders, because they have no thing like, oh, we need to make so much money to break even. They weren't afraid to write
Yeah.
characters who are flawed, who are like human, who aren't these perfect like shining knights. They were just so relatable. Even the supposed bad guys, you're like, I get it. I get why everyone is doing what they're
Yeah.
doing, and it just comes together beautifully. So play Expedition 33. If you've not played it, people out there, play Expedition 33.
Actually, I'm going to ask you a few things that I'm a bit confused on then now. So, if that was the ultimate game of the year, how come it didn't win console game of the year, or PC game of the year,
So
or Critics' Choice?
these are fair questions, and all of those are actually asked by a colleague of mine when I was sat next to them at the table. We think that it's because they weren't even nominated for those subcategories. So they weren't nominated for PC Game of the Year or Console Game of the Year. Because we think that if they were nominated for those two, it would have just swept it. It would have just taken them.
Yeah.
So that's the political answer. I think ultimately, PC Game of the Year went to Hollow Knight, Silksong again. It hasn't come out on consoles yet, and there is like a specific focus on like ones that only PC players are playing right now. And same with the console game of the year, which is Ghost of Yotei. Like it's not out on PC yet, so there's a specific focus on,
Right.
things that people can only play on console right now. So the fact that I think technically, because Expedition 33 can be played on both, like it kind of disqualified it from either. But I
Mm,
think the real answer is it just would have swept it. Yeah.
yeah. Same with, was it in Critics' Choice?
It wasn't in Critics' Choice. Critics' Choice was just something that like they picked that was like not nominated for anything else. Although that's not true. Bonanza was nominated for some other stuff. So Donkey Kong Bonanza did win Critics' Choice Award. They said it was just to recognize the amount of like the tremendous like impact that Donkey Kong has had in general on like the video game scene, on culture in general.
Mm,
It's supposed to be a really good game as well. I don't have a Switch, so I haven't played it, but it's supposed to be really good.
yeah. Trying to think, because we obviously jumped around a little bit there. Most wanted game we did say was GTA 6. Breakthrough Award Schedule 1.
Like
So, who was that again?
Schedule One.
Who was that?
Schedule One
Which?
is so Breakthrough Award is kind of again as like just one that's handed out. You can't vote for it. But Schedule One is made by a developer called TVGS, which literally stands for Tyler's Video Game Studio. Again, this is just some guy, and he made a game
Really?
about being a drug dealer, and it's hilarious. It's so ridiculous.
What?
Um,
Oh my God, I'm looking at the graphics now.
Yeah, the graphics are stupid. They're like PS1 level PS2 level graphics on
Yeah.
purpose. They're like just a bit silly. And you can grow your own drugs and make whatever weird concoctions you want that like cause people to like literally float or like make their like
Mm.
eyes disappear. And it's the stupidest best game. It's so fun. It's just like it's unreal how stupidly fun this game is.
Wow.
And then you
Okay.
literally live like you can like have this Breaking Bad empire eventually where you hire people to cook for you to and I mean that kind of cook to like clean for you to deal to like grow the specific strains you want. You have to like buy businesses if your business gets too big so you can money launder all of this, all of your
Wow.
earnings. It's ridiculous. It is such a good idea for a game and so well executed.
That's mad.
It's just that kind of game.
My God. Still playing mobile game Pokemon Go.
Yep, that surprised no one.
Yeah, still playing PC and console Minecraft.
Yeah, also surprised no one. Well, there's some pretty good categories in there. Marvel Rivals was nominated for Still Playing Award, PC.
Okay. Streamers.
Peak is a game made by. This was supposed to be like a side project, right, of these like smaller devs. These devs called Agro Crab made Another Crab's Treasure last year. That was like one of their
Mm-hmm.
first. Well, no, I think it was like the second game, but it was their like first breakthrough hit. This was supposed to be like a side project. They're like, let's just make something silly, like that people can play multiplayer. It's about a bunch of friends climbing a mountain. But the reason it's streamer's choice is because literally just YouTube anyone playing Peak and you'll see why. It leads to some silly situations where like the controls are like difficult. People are trying to like jump and like grab onto their friend's hands and missing and like plummeting all the way back down to the mountain and they've got to like climb all the way back up. It's just silly. And the streamers love it because it's easy to just have fun on a stream with Peak. And it's like literally right now, I think full price it's £5. You can pick it up on Steam for £5. So really accessible as
We
well.
got best multiplayer as well,
Yeah,
actually.
yeah. And
So
again, these guys were like, I can't believe this. This was, wow, thanks everyone. This was a side project. Like, we were just fucking around we tried to make something fun and silly, but we didn't think it'd go anywhere. And then here it is. Passion
wow.
projects.
What else have we got? We're nearly there. Best remake, remaster, Elder Scrolls 4, Oblivion.
Also in the same category was Metal Gear Solid Delta, which is a remake of Snake Eater. Yeah, I mean, Elder Scrolls 4, I think absolutely deserved it.
And then last one on this list is Studio of the Year, Sandfall Interactive.
Of course, so not only did they win the actual game awards, but Studio of the Year, Sandfall Interactive went to the developers of Clair Obscur Expedition 33. The Sandfall team, I think at one point were 33 people. Like they did, end up outsourcing some other work. So the ultimate number of people who worked on this is a bit higher, but small team made a passion project.
Hmm.
People loved it. It's unreal.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I've just gone onto the Game Awards website
Oh,
where you can
yes.
vote for theirs.
Yep.
So to go through a few of those, so the nominees, you can have a look at them.
Yeah, let's do that.
Literally, the first one is Game of the Year. So the nominees are Clair Obscur, Death Stranding 2,
Ooh, that was nominated a fair few times, to be fair, yeah.
Donkey Kong, Hades 2, Hollow Knight Silk Song, and Kingdom Come Deliverance 2.
All of those, all of those on that exact list were the same. All of those were nominated for Game of the
Really?
Year at Joysticks, except Donkey Kong, I think. Not Donkey Kong, but there were loads of accolades for Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. It got second place votes in most of the categories, so it just
I know
lost to Expedition 33.
that was another like independent team that were really dedicated, stuff like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Uh, yes.
They
Next one is the best.
Yeah.
Sorry, go on.
Go, go,
Sorry.
no. I was just going to say about Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, it's a bit too immersive. Like it's a sort of game like
Mm.
that if you want to cook and like recover health, you have to like pull the potato and then chop it up and then put it in the stew and then add water to it and then mix it just right. You got to watch it, otherwise it'll burn. And then you got to add the stuff to it and then you put it in the bowl and then you can eat it and recover your health. That sort of things.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Best game direction. Clair Obscur. Death Stranding 2, which actually, do you know what? Death Stranding is now on Xbox. I'm considering getting that as one of my next games to just play while I'm on my treadmill,
It's
potentially.
you I challenge you actually if you play Death Stranding to do exactly as your character does when you're on that treadmill, because you'll be walking
Okay.
a lot. He walks fucking everywhere. It's it's a
Yeah.
weird game. It's a very weird game. It's probably not what you'd expect. It's just very
Mm.
realistic walking physics. You have like you're a
Mm.
courier trying to carry shit around, and
Yeah,
the
yeah,
way
I've
you pack
seen
stuff,
people
right?
playing it, yeah.
Yeah, it matters how you like will walk. So do it.
Mm.
Like do the Death Stranding workout and see how you get on.
Do I need to play the first one, like, before the second one?
That's a good question, actually. Probably.
Okay, right, I'll do the
Yeah.
first one then. Same category, Ghost of Yotei, Hades 2, and Split Fiction,
Split Fiction, I want to play so badly. Split Fiction looks
which I
amazing.
know they are doing a game of. Sorry, a film. Sorry, they're doing
Right.
a
Oh, there
film.
you go. Yes. Split
They're doing a
Fiction is
film.
made by the same people who did A Way Out, great game, and It Takes Two, an even better game. So, yeah,
Yeah.
purposeful multiplayer.
Best narrative. Best narrative. Clair Obscur, Death Stranding, Ghost of Yotei, Kingdom Come Deliverance, and Emma's favorite, Silent Hill.
Silent Hill? Oh my God, I forgot about that. I forgot we called it that. That's amazing. Emma Lilico, Silent Hill. Oh man, Silent Hill F is a great game. The dev team were there actually. I spoke to their marketing manager for ages.
Okay.
They were very cool. But yeah, Silent Hill. Good luck to y'all. Not to be
Oh my
confused with that other
god.
word. What's the next category? What do we got?
Best art direction is literally the same as Game of the Year. Claire, Death Stranding, Ghost of Yotei, Hades 2, Hollow Knight.
Right.
Literally the same,
Okay.
except Kingdom Come's not there.
Yeah, true.
Best score.
My God.
Oh, sorry. Best score in music. It's actually the composers this time. So it's not the game.
Ah, of
So
course.
Christopher Larkin for Hollow Knight, Darren Korb for Hades. Is it Lauren
It's
Testard or
Lorient
Lorien?
Testad for Clair Obscur.
Lorian Testard. Toma Otoa for Ghost of Yotei. and Woodkid and Ludwig Forsell for Death Stranding 2.
Interesting. So a lot of the same games, but like being like recognized for specific achievements within them. I mean,
Best audio design, Battlefield 6.
well, there you go.
Um, Clair Obscur, Death Stranding, Ghost of Yotei, Silent Hill.
This is going to be a sweep if it becomes clear obscure
Yeah.
again. Like they're going to have everything. This is going to.
Best
I've just
best
seen this category. Go on, go
performance.
on, go on.
Best performance. Ben Starr, Clair Obscur. My vote. Charlie
Charlie
Cox.
Cox, clear obscure, Expedition 33.
Clair Obscur. Erica How did you pronounce his
Erika
last name? Sorry?
Ishii.
Ishii?
Ishii.
Ishii. What is Ishii from as well?
Hang on.
Oh, no, I'm thinking of
I love the NWA.
Yeah, sorry.
They're very different people.
Ghost
May
of
he rest in peace.
Yotei.
Easy E.
Yeah, Jennifer English, Konatsu Kato,
You had it
Kato.
right, Kato. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Silent Hill. Now, this is the one that when I was watching Angry Joe, they said could be the curveball, which is Troy Baker as Indiana Jones,
I tell you what, when I was.
because
Yeah, go on, go on, go on.
he was
It's
phenomenal,
phenomenal.
and without him, that game would not have worked as well as it did,
I
because it
agree.
just felt like you were playing Harrison Ford.
100%. I was surprised it wasn't Harrison Ford.
Yeah,
When I looked at the credits and I was like, holy shit, it was Troy Baker. The man is so talented.
that's a curveball.
Yeah, that is
Like, I
correct.
know the Claire Obscure guys were amazing, all of them. But that is a.
Well,
Mm,
in fairness, he was also nominated at the Golden Joysticks, and of course lost to Jennifer English for Clair Obscur. So it could, the very same could occur this
fair enough.
time. So,
Innovation in accessibility.
ooh, describe this category actually, because I think this is one that like people won't know off the top of their
Yeah.
heads.
So recognizing software and or hardware that is pushing the medium forward by adding features, technology, and content to help games be played and enjoyed by an even wider
That's very
audience.
cool. I like that that's a category actually. That's very cool.
Yeah. So we have Assassin's Creed Shadows,
Oh,
Atomfall,
interesting.
Doom: The Dark
Huh.
Ages, Esports FC 26,
Meh.
and South of Midnight,
That's cool. South of Midnight
which
is, yeah,
I did start playing it. I love the art
it's
style. I just
beautiful.
wasn't sure on the actual
That's fair.
gameplay
That's
for
fair.
me. It was just like it
It's
was,
a bit
yeah,
generic action gamey, from like 10 years
yeah.
ago, but it's beautiful and it sounds great and it's so like
Well, it
immersive
is,
of
yeah.
its like culture. I love the art style as well, yeah.
Mm,
I wonder what it did,
yeah,
like all of these did for accessibility to make it like, more accessible, but that's cool. Again, it's cool it was a category.
yeah. It doesn't actually say. I wish it said underneath what it was like. It just says vote. So games for impact. So for thought-provoking games with a social meaning or message. Consume me.
Interesting. I don't know what that is.
Right, I am going to struggle to say this one because of my dyslexia. Despelote?
Oh, Despelote.
Despelote.
It's a Spanish game, I think, Spanish language game.
Despelote. That would be why I'm struggling then. Lost Records, Bloom and Rage.
Well,
I've
that's cool.
never even heard of that.
So it was made by the same people who did Life is Strange. A very, again, similar like choices matter
Ah,
sort of game.
okay. South of Midnight and Wonder Stop.
Know what that one is either. Ooh, okay. Games for
No,
Impact, cool category.
very cartoony sort of look.
Huh, all right.
Best ongoing, Final Fantasy, and then a Roman numeral X1V.
Yeah, that makes sense actually.
40.
That makes sense to be 14. Yeah.
Fortnite.
All right. Yeah. Okay.
Helldivers 2,
Wow.
which I'm still yet to
I
play.
think we'd have a
The
great
trouble is,
time.
I need people to play with.
I mean, I've got it,
That's my
so
thing.
yeah.
It looks so
It's
funny.
again stupid fun, but it's great. Yeah.
Yeah. Marvel Rivals.
Okay.
Oh, surprisingly, No Man's Sky.
I tell you what, when No Man's Sky first came out, I reviewed it so badly, and the devs have just been so wonderful. It is now an amazing game, so
Right.
innovative, and they've given away so much for free since it's come out. So that's interesting. But I think Fortnite's going to take that one. Let's be honest, it's Fortnite.
Hmm. Well, with you saying that, this one's probably a bit harder then, because I thought I was going to know your answer straight away, which is best community support.
Best
I thought you were going to say Baldur's Gate instantly.
for that one, for best community support, yeah, Baldur's Gate 100%. But
Okay,
No Man's
because
Sky is
no, yeah,
tough. Like
they are, aren't they?
they've come up from a lot, you know. But Larian are so beloved.
Mm,
They do so much for their communities, again for free, constant updates and things like that. So yeah, they don't have to. They've made all
mm,
the money, but they're still working on it.
yeah. So the other ones are Helldivers, Fortnite, and Final Fantasy.
There you go. All right.
Best Independent for outstanding creativity and technical achievement in a game made outside the traditional publishing system.
That's an
I
indie game
mean,
category. Yep.
yeah, I mean, Claire Obscures. Absalon is in there. I don't know
Okay,
what
I
that
don't know what
is.
that is.
Uh, Ball X Pit.
That game is
Never even heard of that.
it's ridiculous, but it's very addictive.
Okay. Blueprints, like you said, is in there. Can you imagine if that beat Claire?
It
You
you
know.
know, it's very I think the Game Awards. Oh no, they are voted on obviously. So I don't think it will win, but it's got a good
No.
chance.
Yeah. Hades 2 and Hollow Knight.
Yep. Hades 2. If Hades 2 came out in any other year, it would have taken it.
Hmm.
It's such a good game, but Claire
Ooh.
Obscure.
Okay, this one now because I've known what's been happening lately. This one's a bit harder. Best debut indie game. Right. Okay. So we've got Blueprints. Say it again.
Despelote.
De, Despelote. Then Claire Obscure. Now the curveball in here, because I know how well it's been doing, is Dispatch.
Oh my God, Dispatch. I fucking love Dispatch. I finished it now for the first time. It is incredible. Like I'm obsessed. It's so good.
Haven't played it yet.
Yeah, yeah. Dude, like man,
Mm.
it's
Where
by
does
the
that
end of
go?
it, you feel
Who
sad for
wins
the cat.
that?
It's gonna be so hard. I think Claire Obscure will take it, but Dispatch is again so beloved and came out of nowhere. People were like, "Holy shit, this game is incredible." Everyone is like, all
Well,
the characters are just so well written, so well
what is
acted.
the gameplay?
The gameplay. So the gameplay in Dispatch is mostly dialogue, and you choose the dialogue options of your main character, which affects like relationships, which affects like what happens next in the
Yeah,
story.
Telltale sort of
Yeah,
thing.
like a Telltale game, exactly. The actual game, like you do the dispatching part, so you work as a superhero dispatcher. And there are like emergencies that pop up on your little map screen, and you have to send the right heroes to them. There's like various like descriptions on each of those like emergencies, and it's about managing that while also like managing the relationships in the team. So that's like your work shift, and then in between, like you get moments where you're speaking to each of them as well. And then obviously stuff happens outside of all of that, and there's a massive story. It is one where the choices genuinely matter. Like there's so many things
Mm.
that can go so many different ways, and not in like a here's a good ending and now here's a bad ending. They're just different, you know. And this is an ending you deserve the way whatever way you played it. It's
Right.
unbelievably good. It is so unbelievably good, and I want to cosplay people from it, of course. So you know, there's that.
Best mobile games. Destiny Rising, Persona 5, Sonic Rumble. What was the Uth for?
Destiny. I'm so over Destiny.
Ah.
Yeah.
How is that still going?
Honestly, and now it's a mobile game? Didn't even know that was a thing. Unless it's a
Oh,
completely
this
different game that
why
just happens to be called Destiny. But yeah, please, sorry, continue.
Wuther, Wuthering Waves?
Wuthering Waves. Okay. That's
And
interesting.
then there's one that they are really testing my dyslexia on some of these things. Unimasumi.
Okay.
Did I say that right?
Uh, Close enough, yeah. I think,
Pretty,
yeah.
pretty Derby.
Okay. I don't know what that is, but yes, it sounds
No,
very
it's an
anime-y.
anime looking one. Yeah. Um, Best VR, Alien Rogue Incursion, which I've heard really good
Ooh,
things
I've heard
about.
good things about that too, yeah.
Arcanage, which I've not heard of. Ghost Town, Marvel's Deadpool VR,
That's cool. Interesting.
and then The Midnight War.
I don't play VR anymore, really,
No,
so I don't know any of these games.
I've
Like,
never, I've never played it because it makes me ill.
I was gonna say, yeah, sometimes if I'm not teleporting, if it makes me walk in the game, I immediately feel like I'm gonna throw
Yeah,
up. So
I need to go on my treadmill. Best action game,
there's a lot of
Battlefield
categories.
6. Yeah, there is a lot. Doom: The Dark Ages,
Nice.
Hades 2,
Oh, yeah.
Shinobi Art of Vengeance,
Okay.
and Ninja Gaiden 4.
Ooh, that's a tough one, to be fair.
See, I've never played Ninja Gaiden, but they are making me want to, looking at them.
It's like Devil May Cry, but harder and you're a ninja, but like a supernatural
Harder.
ninja. There's like demons and shit. So
Great.
yeah.
Harder. Fantastic for me. Brilliant. Best adventure game. Best
Ooh,
action adventure game. Death Stranding 2, Ghost of Yotei, Hollow Knight, Indiana Jones, and Split Fiction.
this could go either way. I think it will be Ghost of Yotei or Hollow Knight.
Mm,
Indiana Jones would be a great curveball. I wouldn't be mad if any of these won, to be fair. Those are really
mm.
strong contenders.
Best RPG. Avowed,
That was all right,
Clair Obscure,
obviously.
Kingdom Come, Monster Hunter Wilds,
Interesting.
The Outer Worlds 2.
Interesting. That's a wild card. I don't think it's not gonna win. It's not gonna win, but Clair Obscur is absolutely gonna win.
Yeah, Clair Obscure, isn't it? It's obvious. Pretty well. It's not obvious, but you know what I mean. Like
Yeah.
best fighting. 2x KO.
Well, that's the League of Legends fighting game.
I thought I recognized one of the characters in the bottom corner.
That's Echo, yeah. It would be Echo on the
It's
poster.
Echo, yeah. Capcom Fighting Collection 2,
Interesting.
Fatal Fury City of the
Oh,
Wolves,
okay.
Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection.
Okay.
My good God. Virtua Fighter 5 Revo World Stage.
What a title. Wow. Okay, all of those except 2XKO are existing fighting game franchises, so that's interesting. I wonder if 2XKO out
Okay.
of nowhere can take it. So
Mm. Family games, Donkey Kong,
there's so
Lego
many,
Party,
so many
Lego
categories.
Voyagers.
Wow.
Lego Voyagers is the one with the little tiny ones. There's the single. Yeah.
That's cute.
Mario Kart World, Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, and Split Fiction. So you
My
got two
money's on Donkey
cars.
Kong, but apparently Sonic Racing is amazing. A
Yeah,
Split
I've heard
Fiction,
that
I
as
don't
well.
consider a family game, but I that's not like inappropriate in it, but like exactly, just two players, so. Ooh, okay. Yep. My vote personally is Final Fantasy Tactics because it's an amazing game, but The Alters is probably gonna win. It's a very
Hmm.
unique. You're like a. You ever seen that movie Moon, with Sam Rockwell, and he's like on the space station by himself,
Yes.
and there's like clones of him. It's like that. So
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Um, Sporting and Racing, EA Sports FC, Formula One, Mario Kart, Sonic Racing, Rematch. I've never heard of Rematch.
I think it's going to go to Sonic Racing, but Rematch is a strong contender. It's like, what if Marvel Rivals was football? It's like that.
Okay. Best multiplayer, Arc Raiders, which I've heard is fantastic.
I've just got it. I haven't played much of it. I would think it'd be better with friends. But yes, continue.
Battlefield 6, Elden Ring Night Rain, Peak,
Uh, well,
and Split Fiction.
I would love Split Fiction to win this, but it's probably going to be Peak.
Best adaptation, as in like, yeah. No Arcane, Minecraft the movie,
Okay.
Devil May Cry,
Okay.
Splinter Cell The Death Watch,
That's supposed to be really good, actually.
Last of Us Season 2,
Interesting.
and Until Dawn,
Oh God,
which is
really?
meant to be terrible.
Yeah, that's supposed to be awful. What? Okay, I genuinely don't know where this is going to go. It might be Minecraft. I I've
Mhm.
not seen it, but I reckon people are going to vote for Minecraft.
See, this next category, most anticipated, I know for everyone else is easy. For me, this one's hard, actually,
Okay.
looking at the nominees.
Okay.
So it's 007 First
I
Light,
see. Yes, I see.
Grand Theft Auto 6, Marvel's
There
Wolverine,
it is. Okay, right.
Resident Evil Requiem,
Right.
and The Witcher 4.
Okay. I reckon you have a hard time between 007, Wolverine, and Witcher 4.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oof.
literally.
Those are tough, to be fair.
See, I'm really excited for 007,
Yes.
but I'm also nervous for 007.
Yes. Yes. If it does for Bond,
Marvel's Wolverine,
yeah. Yeah.
sorry, Marvel's Wolverine is just a slam dunk by the looks of things already.
Yeah. It looks like it's gonna be fun.
Same with The Witcher,
Oh
but
yeah.
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 Sorry, what were you going to say? If
Uh,
it does for Bond,
if it
what?
does for
Sorry.
Bond, what Indiana Jones and the Great Circle did for Indiana Jones, awesome. They can't go wrong. It does look
Yeah.
very promising. Like I haven't played a proper good
Hmm.
Bond game. GoldenEye, maybe? Like,
Hmm.
yeah,
Content creator of the year.
interesting. I won't know any of these people that you're about to say.
No, I might have to go past this because I don't even pronounce some of these. These are really, really hard.
They're probably their usernames, I
Sorry.
reckon. So yeah.
Yeah. Esports, Counter-Strike 2, Dota 2, League of Legends, Mobile Legends Bang Bang,
What?
and Valorant.
Interesting. I can't call this. Probably Dota or League. Counter-Strike 2
hmm
still has a huge following, though. Okay, I don't know. I don't know.
I'm gonna go past that one as well. Past that one, there was esports teams and stuff like
I
that. Oh, that's it. There we go.
Okay, that was it. Very nice.
So,
Well,
yeah,
for those of you who are listening, the voting is still currently open, and yeah, it's please vote for the Game Awards. Like, if you love video games, we love video games. Like, show love to the people who deserve it. To your favorites, to whatever you want. But yeah, it's
literally
cool.
the hardest one for me is the most anticipated there. That's really difficult for
Absolutely.
me.
Even just those five, like there were 20 nominees in the Golden Joysticks, and just five there. Like, you can't, you know, that's insane. Double O
Yeah,
Seven,
that's mad.
Wolverine, and
Yeah.
Witcher 4.
Witcher 4.
Yeah, I'd vote Witcher 4 personally.
If I if I had to choose on game rather than character, it's Witcher 4.
Hmm,
Because I've got more association with 007 and Wolverine as
that's fair.
characters from other media.
Yeah.
But as an actual game, I will get more out of The Witcher 4.
If it's even half the length of Witcher 3, that's a lot of game.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So there
Yeah.
you go.
That's the game awards,
Yeah,
so
it was a very exciting time being at the Golden Joysticks. So, if I'm gonna be completely honest, the food was a bit terrible. We didn't eat till 6, which sounds early, but when you're sat there from like 3, just having awards
mm,
being like read out and stuff happening is like, oh boy, I got very hungry, especially when there's free drinks at the table and you're like, I have to not do this, otherwise I will just get drunk and like not eat. But it was a great time, and I'm very
yeah.
grateful to be able to go.
Nice. Right.
Well, there we
A
go.
wrap up there, I think,
Yeah,
then, for
sounds
this week. Next
fantastic.
week we will be at MCM.
We will. Absolutely, we will. Maybe we'll have a guest on to talk about MCM. Maybe we won't. Who knows? We certainly don't. So tune in. Or don't. I don't know. Whatever. It'll happen when it happens. But thanks for listening. Follow us on the socials, on all the socials that you like, which is the Instagrammings, which is Podcast Pop Cultured, and TikTok is pop.culture.pod. Thanks very much. Talk to you
Mm,
later.
yep. And everyone, remember, Jeff Goldblum is Chris Eubank.